Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Chapter 12, Algebraic Factors, Exercise 12j. What is our main objective? Our main objective is to factorize using AC method when a is not equal to 1. It means that the coefficient of x squared is other than 1. As you can see here from this example, that the expression that is given, the quadratic expression that is given, it has 2x squared plus 9x plus 10. Here it means that the value of a is 2. If you remember, in all the previous exercises our expressions were of this type, right? When the coefficient of x was 1. But right now the coefficient of x is not 1. It will be any other number, you can say other than 1. It can be any number other than 1. So right now it's 2. How we are going to use AC method if we have this situation? Remember, the rest of the steps are going to be exactly the same. Only the last step will be a little bit different when you will write the final answer. So what are you going to do? You will multiply this 2 with this 10. So it is giving us positive 20. Now what does this positive sign say? It says add, as I explained in my previous videos, and it says same signs, right? Now we will make the factors of, or you can say the pairs of 20, whose product is 20 but whose sum is this number 9, b. So 20 times 1 is 20, 5 times 4 is 20, and we have like 2 times 10 also 20. Now let's see which one of these can give us 9. If I add 20 and 1, it is giving us 21. If I add 5 and 4, it is giving me 9. If I add 2 and 10, it is giving me 12. This shows that this is the pair whose product is 20 and whose sum is 9. So we need this pair. Let me highlight it for you. So this is the pair that we are looking for. Now how I will write my final answer? As you can see here, my first term is 2x squared. So I need in the final answer 2 and x squared. If according to, like when I was writing the answer for this type of questions, how I was writing x with any number, let's say 5, and then in the other bracket I was writing x and 4, and then I was putting the symbols according to the question, right? So it means here I was bringing this x here and here in both the brackets. Now what I'm going to do for this type of questions, I will write 2x in the first bracket and I will write 2x in the second bracket. Let me show you how. I will write 2x in the first bracket and I will write 2x in the second bracket. Then I will bring these numbers with this 2x. 5 here, 4 here. Now because I have to put the same signs in both the brackets, but which signs? I will check from here. The middle sign is positive. That means that both of them will get positive signs. Now, but this is not our final answer and it's not correct. Why it's not correct? I can understand from the first multiplication step. Look at this. If I will multiply 2x with 2x, it will give me 4x squared. But I need 2x squared, not 4x squared, right? So how I can remove one of the two? If let's say if I remove this 2, then 2x times x squared will give me 2x squared. My problem will be solved. But can I remove this 2? Maybe I have to remove this 2, right? Again it will give me 2x squared. So which 2 has to be removed? This is the question. Now clearly, if you will keep one point in your mind, you will clearly understand that which 2 has to be removed. Either this 2 has to be removed or this 2 has to be removed. I have to divide one of the bracket by 2 to remove this 2. Now look at this. Here 2 can be divided completely by 2, 4 can be divided completely by 2. But if I want to divide this one by 2 and this one by 2, it will not work, because this 5 divided by 2, the answer will become in decimals, right? And we don't have any decimals in here. So this shows that you will check that which of the bracket can be divided by any common number, right? Like here it can be both the number 2 and 4 can be divided by 2. So you will divide both the numbers by the number that can divide both of them. So look at this, 2 will cancel 2 and 2 will cancel this 4 and it will give us 2. So finally you will get 2x plus 5 into x plus 2. So we got the answer. Now how can we check our answer? We can check the answer by multiplication. Here I have written the final answer. So what are you going to do? You will multiply this 2x with x, and then you will multiply 2x with 2. So what will you get? You will get 2x squared plus 4x. In the second step, you will multiply this positive 5 with this x, so it will give you positive 5x, and then you will multiply this positive 5 with this positive 2, it will give you positive 10. Now these two are like terms, they can be solved together. So 2x squared plus 9x plus 10. So this shows that these factors are 100% correct, because if I multiply them, I'm getting the same answer that was the question. So these are the correct factors, right? So just one extra step, like all these steps are exactly the same as we were doing in the previous exercises when a was equal to 1. This step is exactly the same, only the thing is now here we have to take the coefficient and x here, and we have to write it here in the brackets. Then we will check that which of the bracket can be simplified. You will change it into simplest form, and finally it will give you the correct factors. Clear? Let's solve some questions from the exercise now. Now here, let's start. What will you do? Your first step is to multiply 4 with this 3. So it will give you positive 12. Now in the previous slide I explained you what does this positive sign mean. It says add and it says same signs, right? Now let's make the pairs of the factors. So 1 times 12, if I add it, it will give me 13. I don't need it because I'm looking for 7. Now 2 times 6 can give us 12, but its sum is 8, so we don't need it. Now 3 times 4, it is giving us 12 and its sum is 7. So this shows that this is the pair we are looking for. Why? Because its product is 12 and its sum is 7, this middle one. Now how we will write the answer? We will say 4, the coefficient of x, that is here, and we will write x with it. Then we will take one of the number from here, it's 3, and then we will write 4x, and the other number that is here, it's 4. Now which signs will go here? Same signs will go, but both of them, are they going to be positive or negative? Decide from here, because the middle sign of the middle term has the positive sign. This shows that both of them are going to be positive. Now which of the factor can be simplified more? Like look at this 4 and 3. Like, is there any multiplication table or is there any number that can divide both of them? No, we don't have any number. But if I look at this one, 4 and 4. So 4 and 4 can be simplified by 4. So you will divide this one by 4 and you will divide this one by 4. So 4 will cancel 4, it will give you 1. 4 will cancel 4 and it will give you 1. So what will be the final answer? It will be 4x plus 3 times 1x means x plus 1. So this will be the final answer. And if you want to make sure that is your answer right or wrong, what can you do? You can multiply both the brackets. Multiply out the brackets, and if you will get this this answer, that means your factors are correct. Let me give you one more, let me solve one more question for you, and then I want you to solve on your own. So again, what will you do? You will multiply 5 with the 6. So it is giving us positive 6 5s are 30. Again, I'll not write the rules because the same rules that you have to add and the same signs will go with it. So let's see how can we make 30. So 1 times 30, if I add it, it gives me 31. 2 times 15, if I add it, it gives me 17. So I was looking for 17 and I found it. That means this is the pair that I need, right? So let's make the answer now. So how do we have to write the answer? We will take this 5 and x, 5x, and one of the number from here, it's 2. Then we will write 5x and the number from here, that is 15. Now we have to put same signs for both the brackets, and what is that sign going to be? It's going to be negative. So both of brackets will get the negative sign, right? Now what next? Can I simplify 5 and 2 by any number? No. can I simplify 5 and 15 by any number, or is there any number that can divide both of them? Yes, both of them can be divided by 5. Now 5 divided by 5 will give us 1, 15 divided by 5 will give us 3. So how we will get the final answer? It will be 5x minus 2 into 1x means x minus 3. So this is going to be the final answer. I'm sure that you understand the idea because there is nothing new except the last step. So this is how you will get the answers. Okay, now better pause the video here and solve both these questions on your own. Then play the video to check your answers. So here are the answers for both the questions. Clearly you can see when I wrote the when I was trying to write the final answer, I noticed that here this factor could be simplified with the with 4. So I simplified it with 4, and this 4 will cancel 4. So only x will be left, and 8 divided by 4 will give us 2. So this will be the final answer. And here let me highlight it. So this is the final answer. And because we were getting different signs and subtract, so I look at this, I made a lot of pairs to get 11 here. So 4 and times 15 was giving me, when I subtracted it, it was giving me 11, and its product was 60, right? Because 12 times 3, 20 times 3 was 60. Okay, how you will place the signs? As I already told you that 15 is the bigger number, so it will get this middle sign. So 15 will get the negative and 4 will get the opposite sign, different sign from it. So it will be positive, right? Then you will simplify this bracket by 3, this factor by 3, and this will be your final answer. Let's solve some more questions. Here solve question number 20 on your own and also the challenge questions, and then play the video to check your answers. So here is the answer for question number 20. The factors that we need, it's 3 and 20. So we will bring them over here. 3 and 20. So 3 is the smaller number and 20 is the larger number. So 20 will get the middle sign, that is positive. So after that 4 and 20 could be divided by 4. So you will divide it, you will simplify it, and this will be the final answer. These challenge questions, I have solved them on the next slide. Here are the answers for all A, B and C parts. You can pause the video here and check your answers. That's all for this video, for this exercise. Hope you understand it.